Hi, I'm the Rogue Reviewer. I've just come back from the cinema, so tonight's film was Cold Storage. So I'm just going to give you my thoughts of the film, my overall score. So here we go. So decades previously, a space lab crash lands onto Earth, containing this outer space fungus that is very contagious. It destroys everything in its path. Any human that comes into contact with dies almost instantly. So Liam Neeson's character is able to contain it at the time, and the government basically put it into a deep storage government facility where no one can come into contact with. However, over decades past, this government building is eventually sold off and kind of forgotten about. And Joe Keery's character and Georgina's character Naomi end up working in this new building, which is a storage facility where they start hearing these random beeping sounds. So they go to investigate and they realize there's a secret, previously was a secret government building with contained areas where they discover the fungus and virus and how it's kind of overgrowing out of itself. They find a government number which they call, which then basically leads to Robert Quinn's character being contacted. Obviously, he knows the full dangers of this virus and he wants to act instantly. So overall, I enjoyed Cold Storage. The pacing of it was really good. It kind of gets into the story quite quick. The characters they were enjoyable. There was great chemistry between Joe Keery's character and Georgina Campbell's. They kind of felt a bit kind of Scooby-Doo-ish. They were kind of investigating what was happening in the storage facility. There's some quite good sort of comic moments in it as well at the same time, while they're dealing with this kind of terrible, horrific situation. I have to say this film was kind of very reminiscent of the film Evolution as well. We have this kind of contagious virus, this unstoppable virus that just keeps spreading and spreading, and these kind of quirky characters who are trying to just deal with it. The pace of the film was quite good. You know, you're engaged from pretty much the start to the finish. So I'd say the horror aspect of the film was pretty good. There were some good gory scenes. The way the characters kind of mutated through the fungus was entertaining. So if you're a horror fan, I think you'll find it entertaining. There's some good visuals as well. So onto my score. So I found the film, it was enjoyable. It was like a sci-fi horror action film. There was nothing too complex about it. It was an easy story to kind of sort of follow from start to end, but you're engaged at the same time. I would probably give this film a 6.4 out of 10. It was an enjoyable watch. I'd probably watch it again with some mates. It was a fun action sci-fi horror film to watch. Anyway, go check it out. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and follow, and I'll see you on the next one.